How's it going today, Pisces? Welcome to the Spiritual Energetic Analyzer channel. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate that. The donations link will be in the description box below. So this is going to be a collective reading for the zodiac sign Pisces. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's going on with y'all current energy. Okay, so we have the Hierophant that wanted to come up in a sideways position. Some of you out there may have Taurus in your chart, or you may be challenged to a certain area of your life. Some of you out there are having sleepless nights over something. So you may be having sleepless nights over a situation. So what do we have for Pisces for July 2023? So what do we have for Pisces for July 2023, Holy Spirit? So what do we have for Pisces for July 2023? So what do we have for Pisces for July 2023? Four of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Five of Wands, the Moon reversed, the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, okay, Emperor, King of Wands reversed, the Hangman reversed, the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups reversed, the Four of Wands reversed, and we also have the Ace of Swords. So what I'm getting here, Pisces, looks like to me somebody either wants to communicate with you or you have made your mind up to communicate with somebody. This is indeed your energy here with the Hangman reversed. Some of you out there has been emotionally unfulfilled in a situation in regards to possibly a businessman. For some of you out there, that's very strong, it's like nothing can control this individual, whoever this is. And there's been a lot of conflict involving some type of man here. Some of you out there may have pulled back emotionally with the Queen of Cups reversed. But they also have the Ten of Cups there with the Four of Wands reversed. It's like the both of y'all have a bunch of haters around you. If this is some guy that you may be interested in, that's a very strong spirited individual. Some of you out there may work with this person. Or this person may be somewhere in your work environment that has their eye on you or you have their eye on them. And something that's coming out here in regards to a bunch of lies about this individual. And it's like there's some type of truth that's coming out here. I see a lot of you out there focusing on your business. But something is also telling me that you have been emotionally drained with the Queen of Cups reverse because of refusing to look at the situation for what it is. It's like somebody is trying to out-stubborn something in a very toxic type of way, possibly trying to control something. But yet this is bringing nothing but a lot of drama, a lot of negative energy, a lot of negative changes in somebody's life while somebody is continuously moving forward with the Eight of Wands here. It's all because somebody knows better than to be emotionally manipulated, controlled. They can't be controlled through the physical looks of somebody. So if somebody was trying to get somebody's attention through the physical looks, that's not going to work. There could have been some type of underhanded activity going on when it came to spirituality. Somebody has figured that out with the Moon reversed. So somebody has also took signs and has seen something for what it is. I'm just getting the sense that whoever this individual is, this emperor is, that's a businessman possibly, that has his own business. This could be spiritual for some of you. So this could be a person that may have their own spiritual business. If this is a spiritual individual, they know a lot about the dark side of mysteries. They know a lot about mysteries. They also know a lot about underhanded manipulation with the moon reverse. They also can see straight through illusions with the moon reverse here. And if somebody was trying to get somebody to act out of character or to fight for them very underhandedly, this is causing a lot of conflict on a spiritual level. So some of you out there may be feeling emotionally drained when it comes to your spirituality side. Is because somebody's refusing to see that somebody is not going to be playing some type of spiritual game. And somebody's angels has them heavily protected too. This could either be you or somebody else. But somebody has an incredible strong personality. They're very confident. I just keep getting the sense that somebody is not going to settle less than what they deserve, what they deserving of. Somebody is exactly who they say they are. They don't have to speak a word that shines around their aura. And something about some type of conflict on the spiritual level is going on when it comes to the situation. Some of you out there may want to speak to the individual, or the individual may want to speak to you. There's going to have to be an equal give and take here. Somebody's going to have to put in some type of effort here. And it's like the more somebody puts effort into their job, the more conflict arises beyond the scenes. Somebody is just being too hard-headed to take action on something that somebody is planting seeds elsewhere with their job. So if you're wondering about this individual having or playing some type of game or something, they're not playing games, but whoever this is in the background, I don't know who's trying to play a game here, but whoever this is, it could be you or it could be somebody else. Whoever's trying to play a game, this is not going to work, and this is definitely not going to get somebody trapped in some type of illusion with the moon reverse. The truth has been seen with the Ace of Swords here. Somebody is also about the truth, just like I said earlier. So somebody is trying to emotionally manipulate somebody or spiritually, underhandedly, energetically manipulate somebody. It's not going to happen. The moon is in reverse. Somebody knows the truth here with the Ace of Swords. Somebody definitely knows the truth. The truth is also coming out that somebody had their character defamated too. It's just a lot of people couldn't understand this individual with the moon reverse. So a lot of people could never understand this individual on a spiritual level. It's like somebody is secretive to the point to where it's too much of a challenge to other people. Whoever this is resonating with, whoever Pisces this is resonating with, because they have a lot of Pisces out there. But anyways, it's giving me the vibes that somebody out there, it's just way too challenging and they're way too honest. And if somebody was looking to try to trap somebody with some type of illusion with the moon reverse to get somebody to fight for them, these individuals are going to be fighting for whoever has tried to do that. Somebody is not worried about being in competition. This right here is causing a lot of upset in somebody's house. You may be experiencing a lot of negative energy in your home, or this individual may be experiencing a lot of negative energy in their home. Okay, the roles could be reversed. You got to keep that in mind. But there's definitely something going on here in regards to somebody just not being happy in their own home. This is giving me the vibes of emotional drainage. Somebody may be feeling a lack of energy, a lot of fatigue within their own home. It's all because some type of truth is coming, or some type of truth needs to be spoken. Whoever has been holding back due to a lot of insecurities, fears, worries, and trying to get something to go against somebody on a spiritual level, it's like somebody knows that they have to speak up. And I'm not really getting it. It's the individual that's been putting in their time and effort into their business. Because this is an equal give and take type of person with the Six of Pentacles. Because the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles is right underneath that. So whoever this is going to continuously move forward in their business. They're not worried about all this Five of Wands energy here. They're not worried about giving somebody attention. So if you're dealing with a man here, Pisces, if you're a feminine Pisces and you're dealing with a man, I'm getting masculine energy very strongly, or you could be a Pisces masculine. I'm getting a sense that if you're a Pisces masculine, you're not playing any games with nobody. You actually have your stuff together with the King of Pentacles here. If you're a feminine Pisces, you may have your life together. That's what I'm getting here. So some of you out there on the flip side of this read, you have your life together. And you have an incredible, strong personality. But whoever this other individual is in the background, it's not really doing too well in their home. With the Four of Wands reversed, somebody's not doing too well in their own home. They're experiencing a lot of conflict here. And if they was expecting somebody to get some type of competition or to argue or to reach out, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Somebody is definitely not going to be controlled here. They know what's going on with the moon reverse. Somebody sits back and observes and they don't take any action. And somebody is clearly aware of that with the Ace of Swords here. So whoever is trying to hold back on purpose due to trying to get somebody's attention, it's grabbing the individual that's projecting these type of insecurities and it's amplifying right back off on them and actually making them unhappy in their own home while somebody is just all stable. So somebody is definitely focused on their business. They're not being held back by anything with the Hangman reverse. This individual is continuously working on themselves. I see them planting a lot of seeds. So somebody is continuously planting a lot of seeds at their job. They're a very equal give and take type of person. This individual is very fair when it comes to their job and when it comes to balancing out both ends of the spectrum of their freedom. Like this individual may be on the go all the time with the Eight of Wands. But at the same time, they're balanced between their job and their freedom. Like their life, their home life. Whoever this individual is, Pisces, you may see wish fulfillment with this individual, with the Ten of Cups. This could actually go a long ways, believe it or not, with the Ten of Cups here. Somebody's going to have to grow up and actually evolve and transform and stop trying to pull some type of underhanded deception over on somebody that clearly sees straight through something. And they're not going to move. This individual, bro, is straight up in the chair. This is an emperor here that somebody is dealing with. This is a straight up emperor with the King of Pentacles both in the upright position. And whoever these other individuals are, they're simply not 408. That could be a number 408. That's a time right now. So a lot of you out there could be seeing the number 8. You could be seeing 0, 4. I know I read that backwards, but it's good to be different sometimes. Some of you out there may be seeing a number 1111. You may be seeing a number 111. You may be seeing a number 511 with the Five of Wands and the Four of Wands right underneath the 5. What is it? Right underneath the Five of Wands. You may be seeing a number 78, 87. That may be numbers. Okay, we have 8. So you may be seeing a lot of 8s here. 8s represent, I want to say they represent some form of abundance. That's definitely the infinite symbol, because if you flip an 8 sideways, it's going to look exactly like the infinite symbol. Somewhat like that. That's like somebody has infinite amount of potential. This connection has infinite amount of potential. It's all in who the individual is that has been watching behind the scenes and trying to get somebody's attention underhandedly and trying to get somebody to go to them. That's the type of vibes I'm getting, but yet not taking the action. That's unfair, Pisces. Whoever this is, whoever is doing this is highly unfair. And I'm not really getting that it's somebody that is continuously going the ways at their job, but yet somebody is not active at their job. So there's two complete different energies here between you and somebody else. I'm going to just read it how I see it, okay? Take it however it resonates, because the roles can be flipped. What I'm seeing here, Pisces, is a King of Pentacles and an Emperor here that operates and runs their own business. So this could be an entrepreneur. This could be you, or this could be somebody else. Or this could be the both of y'all. Y'all both could be entrepreneurs here. And whoever this is has great work ethic. They're very balanced. They're very fair. But somebody in the background that possibly likes this individual, that wants emotional fulfillment with this individual, has tried to control them on a spiritual level. This is not going to work. Whoever this is resonating with, this is not going to work. This is not going to work. Somebody is going to continuously out stubborn this underhanded, deceptive energy. And somebody's just going to be left with a lot of people wanting to compete for somebody's attention that they're really not in love with. So something that's telling me, Pisces, you may not be in love with these other individuals that's trying to get your attention, that's trying to fight for you. Sound like to me somebody is tangled up with a lot of aggressive, wanting to control you type of vibes, or whoever this is. Somebody is definitely tangled up with a lot of individuals that just want control. It's because somebody's putting that type of energy and frequency out to the universe. See, I'm analyzing. Just like I said, see my channel name, the reason why I switched is because I am an energetic analyzer. I'm analyzing the energy. This is basically like holding a mirror up or looking in a mirror, and whatever you do in that mirror is going to reflect it right back to you, right? So whoever was trying to control something on a spiritual level is definitely manifesting with a mirroring mechanism going off in somebody's life that is literally creating the same type of, it's like somebody wanted to try to create some form, but it's not all the way in an illusion of love, but somebody tried to get love from a strong individual in a very illusional type of way, but it's not all the way an illusion with the moon reverse and the ace of swords. Because somebody does have feelings for somebody, but whoever these individuals are that is continuously competing for somebody and trying to get their attention, somebody does not love them. This may be you, Pisces. You don't love these other individuals because there's a difference. You may be tangled up with a lot of individuals that just may see you for your body structure, may just want to sleep with you and stuff like that, etc. And somebody's not going for that. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. So if somebody did something underhandedly, whether this is you or somebody else, take it however it resonates. Whoever this is that failed to look at something for what it is and is failing to change their perspective and change something in their life, which are representing stubbornness in a negative type of way, being overly stubborn and not fixing themselves and working on their insecurities, this is going to continuously attract control freaks, individuals that are highly insecure compared to this emperor here. This person right here, bro, ain't got to sit there and prove themselves to anybody. They don't have to get up off their throne. And I'm not saying that in an egotistical way. I'm actually very humble and grounded when it comes to the messages, okay? So when it comes to an emperor here versus all these Five of Wands people, this individual ain't got to get up off their chair to prove a point that they're actually the best here. Somebody knows that they're the best, but they don't go out there bragging and doing what these other people are doing. That's what separates them from the rest. And something is just being seen for what it is. And somebody's highly unhappy with dealing with people like this. With the King of Wands reverse compared to somebody that may run their own business and they're just an equal give and take type of person. This could be a spiritual person with the Hangman reverse. So somebody could be very spiritually enlightened. And this may be giving somebody a hard lesson to learn. So some of you out there may be involved or into some type of spiritual enlightened individual. And I'm looking at the white hair here on the Emperor card. White hair represents wisdom. The individual don't have to have white hair. I mean, they could have dyed their hair white, but that don't mean anything, okay? It's just an energy, but the white hair represents wisdom. So this individual may come across as very, very, very wise beyond their years. If somebody is failing to take the message the proper way, as I say that, hey, if they want something with this individual, they're going to have to give an equal give and take. Because what the rest of these individuals are doing, they could be controlled. They could be controlled. You could stir these individuals up, whoever this is, or they could stir you up, or whoever this is resonating with. It's like these other individuals can be stirred up by somebody. But yet when it comes to a specific person, they can't get stirred up by what somebody has tried to do underhandedly, involving, I'm getting manifestation rituals. But yet no actions are being taken. There's no physical action being taken in order to associate with the individual. And I call that not an equal give and take. And yet the universe is not going to, it's not going to allow a connection to come together unless somebody changes their perspective the hard way. Because somebody's very hard-headed. That's why they're experiencing a lot of unhappiness in their household. They may be energetically depleted, spiritually depleted. They feel like they can't keep up with their job. They feel like they can't, like it's a constant battle. With the Five of Wands, is because somebody is refusing to look at something for what it is. And this can indeed be an equal give and take type of connection. Some of you out there, this may be at a long distance, incredibly long distance. That somebody, you may have feelings for somebody, or you may feel some type of connection with somebody. So somebody is definitely, you may be gaining the truth and clarity that something is just not right about these other individuals that keep on trying to fight for you. With the Five of Wands, you're definitely gaining a lot of truth and clarity with the Moon reverse and the Ace of Swords right underneath the Moon reverse. So you definitely are gaining a lot of clarity. It's like these individuals want somebody so badly, and it turns this individual, whoever is doing this, whoever is trying to do all this, they're getting their karma back. I don't have the Justice card here, but somebody is definitely getting their karma for being emotionally manipulative, spiritually manipulative, and not going along and actually going for something that they want and they like. And yet expected the individual that already knows their value and has higher morals and ethics. They have a higher morality when it comes to their spiritual side. They have a lot of respect in the spirit world. Somebody was continuously trying to get this individual to go to them is what I'm getting. When all there had to be was a conversation. But no, somebody much rather somebody fight for somebody to try to prove themselves to them. But yet somebody already knows who they are. They don't have to take one step because they're already an equal give and take type of person. Somebody may have already tried to help somebody out, even if it was just a small gesture. This could have been in the form of a message, and yet somebody chose to ignore that. But to whoever this is, this Emperor is, there's no such thing as ignoring. Because they don't sit around and wait on individuals to get back to them because they got a life to live. And this may be intimidating to somebody. But yet, the individuals that they are interacting with or connecting with is just about a bunch of superficial things. Looking to control somebody, it's because they try to control somebody them damn selves with the Queen of Cups reverse. Somebody's not who they say they are, and the truth has been seen with the Ace of Swords. And this is legitimately putting somebody in their power even more with the Emperor here. If somebody was looking to try to strip somebody's power from them, to get them out of character or strip their power from them, to get them to chase something down, to fight for something that's really not worth fighting for, because if the individual would be doing something the correct way instead of using some type of energetic manipulation with the Moon reverse, if somebody was doing something the right way and stopped being hard-headed, then something would actually manifest the physical way of a conversation. And there would be a lot of happiness with the Ten of Cups. But until somebody gains a different perspective and they see things for what they are and to actually come about with the truth, they're going to continuously deal with people in a reverse position that's going to look to control them, control freaks, narcissism. It's because somebody themselves, they project a lot of narcissism. They have a lot of narcissistic traits to them. They just want the attention, and yet they got it. but they're not getting it from somebody that they really like, but they try to control them like these other individuals. And yet what they keep on getting is people that just want to continuously fight for them. And yet somebody sees straight through some type of capiche here. Somebody sees straight through some type of capiche. Somebody also knows something about somebody that's very wise, but somebody that's very psychic in tune. Somebody that's very intuitively in tune. And they see straight through something here. They know that type of individuals that this individual is dealing with the Queen of Cups reverse and the King of Wands reverse. There's no match here. This individual is definitely not with their match. This is mixed match energies, but it's also matching the frequency that the individual keeps on projecting. They're trying to control somebody that's a businessman here or a business lady. Take it however it resonates. Be a business lady, businessman, lady. You know what I'm saying? Lady. I had to say that. A lot of people like how I say some of the words, you know, especially when I say lady. Lady. But anyways, so somebody is definitely receiving their karma of the number one person that they tried to get to fight for them. That's continuously focused on their business. So for some of the Pisces out there that may need help on a situation, like you don't have somebody that has enough backbone to actually stand up and call something out. If you are on the wrong path and you're refusing to look at the situation for what it is, I'm going to call it how I see it. If you're somebody that's been looking to control somebody, you have some narcissistic traits inside of you that needs to be fixed immediately. Because if you're dealing with a King of Wands reverse, all these individuals right here, that's about nothing but passion, flirtatious nature. They could be kind of abusive, kind of controlling. It's because the energetic frequency that you're putting out from wounds that you haven't healed on the inside is exactly what's going to attract these type of individuals in your life. You're not going to get some type of high vibrational energy. It's not about the money either. It's not about the financial situation either. You're not going to get somebody that has their life together that is basically in control of themselves. That's why they can't be controlled by other people, because they have way too much self-control over themselves. They're very confident. They believe in themselves. And this is somebody right here that already sees past all these illusions. And the people that you're dealing with, I'm going to be frank with you. You're dealing with nothing but superficial people that's just after you for your body, possibly for your money, for your looks. Same thing as a body. And if somebody don't have a genuine spirit with genuine intention beyond the shell of that body, what usage is it? What purpose does it have for somebody that's strong-spirited, strong-minded, that is actually connected to themselves and has high morality? What would be fair? How would it be fair for this individual to just give their power away to somebody that clearly is failing to spiritually enlighten themselves in the right type of manner and way? Some of you out there just definitely don't have somebody that has enough backbone in them to actually tell you to your face that something is wrong somewhere, and it could be with your perception. With the Hangman reverse. Whoever this is resonating with, that's failing to take in what's really going on. This is a message to help you. Some of you out there just definitely dealing with way too many people that just don't have the guts enough to actually stand up. To let it be known that they're not going to be fooled, they're not going to be manipulated. They see straight through illusions. And if something wants to be done about somebody being in somebody's life, somebody's going to have to heal. Somebody don't have to be perfect either. That's another thing. Somebody can have insecurities and flaws. They need to be real about it and to actually confront somebody that they have feelings for. And it will actually go a long ways. But there has to be an equal give and take. Or otherwise, keep dealing with King of Wands reverse and the Five of Wands here. That's all they're going to attract. Whoever this is resonating with is going to attract one-night stands, aggressive people, overly aggressive people, looking to control. They may seem a certain way, but yet it's like you already intuitively see through something. But somebody is refusing to see that there's been some type of false sign of enlightenment that somebody has been involved in. And it could be magic with the moon reverse. And yet this is going to attract nothing but illusional people that try to come across as something that they're really not. But yet somebody is exactly who they say they are. That's not an illusionist. So if somebody has been creating illusions around love, but not all the way illusions, because somebody does indeed have feelings for somebody, but the people that they keep attracting, they have no feelings for, they have no emotion for them. But it's like they may somewhat underhandedly love the attention that they get, but it's still not enough. It's because whoever this is not enough for themselves. They don't properly love themselves enough to actually fix some type of perspective or some type of spiritual path that they've been heading down, because it's not the right path. It's not the right path. And the truth's going to come out here with the Ace of Swords. The truth's going to come out. Somebody may have great work ethic, but it's like whoever somebody is behind the scenes, behind closed doors in their house, is completely different than how they are perceived at their job. And other people may be in conflict with somebody here. It could be you, it could be somebody else. So somebody is definitely in a lot of conflict behind the scenes. And whoever this is that's refusing to change their perspective. So for some of you out there, I could be speaking to a Pisces. That may be a feminine here. Don't have to be. I feel like could be speaking to a feminine. You may have a lot of people that may be intimidated by something here, but yet it's like you looking for the truth. You seeking the truth, and yet you're not going to get it from these other individuals because they're afraid of you. They're too afraid of you, but yet at the same time, they want to try to fight for something that you know deep down, that's not what they're seeing. Because if these individuals were be able, like if they were to see something what somebody else sees here, that's not fighting or competing for your attention, they wouldn't even be in the Five of Wands energy. Somebody also may be feeling kind of, it's like somebody has negative emotion towards somebody, but at the same time they have feelings for somebody. Because somebody just triggers them way too much. And whoever this is that's triggering somebody, that's possibly keeping them from their job because they're going through a lot of emotional upset, turmoil, instability behind the scenes. It's for a good reason, so they can actually transform. Somebody just straight up don't care. If you want to have other people fight for you, go right ahead. Because there's nothing of value to fight for if there's nothing but illusions and nothing but the physical features that are going to draw and pull these type of individuals in. It's just going to get a connection nowheres, but with a bunch of karmic energies here versus an Emperor and a King of Pentacles. And whoever this man is right here that's different than the King of Wands energy that somebody keeps attracting and pulling in, it's all because they're manipulative themselves with the Queen of Cups reverse. They lie. They do underhanded tactics to try to get their way. Somebody ain't falling for the bullshit. Somebody way too powerful and strong for that with the Strength card here. Some of y'all there may be dealing with a Leo or Aries or Pisces like yourself. Be dealing with a Cancer or have to be. Some of you could also be dealing with a fixed sign. That would be Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. Don't have to be a fixed sign, but I'm getting a lot of fixed energy here. Somebody is not even worried about the attention that somebody is trying to call to them in a very underhanded type of way. They're just going to let the individual figure out the hard way on why they're not getting their wish fulfillment, why nothing is working out for them, why they keep on attracting these type of individuals, because that's exactly who they are that they've been hiding. All seated from deep-seated issues and insecurities of fear and abandonment. And yet somebody gets a thrill whenever people fight over them. It's like these individuals literally think that they winning somebody over. But somebody doesn't have feelings or emotion for that. So if somebody is indeed giving attention to a situation, these individuals think just because they're getting attention, they're going to fight harder for somebody's attention. But little do they know, they're being manipulated with the Queen of Cups reverse and the King of Wands reverse. They're being manipulated. This is definitely people that you're not going to have any celebrations with. I'm also getting the vibes that they may allow these individuals over in their house just to do something. And they leave around the morning time with the moon reverse. And yet somebody is just left with the Queen of Cups reverse here. So these people could leave like around early in the morning or whatever. They could head out. Somebody is definitely not protecting their energy. They're in the false side of enlightenment. The individual's on the wrong path. And they're just heading for a downfall, to be honest with y'all. And whoever this is looking to connect with somebody that's actually healthy spiritually, that knows where they're going in their life and they're on the right path, this individual is going to have a happily ever after with the Ten of Cups. Because somebody is going to be meant for them. I mean, it could be you and this individual that could be meant for each other. Even if you are at a long distance. Some of you out there, you may have to get to each other by air travel with the Eight of Wands. That could represent air travel. So you may be overseas from this individual. So y'all may have different beliefs, different backgrounds, different accents. If this is overseas, y'all may have a different accent. But the same, it's like you both speak English, but a different accent. Or it could be whatever language. It could be Spanish. It could be Vietnamese or whatever it is. Whatever language you speak, they speak the same, but yet there's... However, I'm going to just stick with... I'm hearing something about English. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Something about English. Or, I mean, y'all could both have different... Y'all could speak a different language. Somebody could speak, let's say, Spanish. Somebody could speak regular English, you know, etc. I'm just giving examples here. Not really examples, but I'm just calling out things that just... But for some of you out there, you may both speak... I'm hearing something about English. You both may speak English, but it's a different accent. Because you're from different locations. So this is an overseas connection. You may be in different level. Okay, so that would be a different location. Now maybe it is. Like I'm very detailed when it comes to my information. I'm very detailed. So you are indeed in different locations if you're overseas. This can actually turn out to be the Ten of Cups. Somebody may be teaching somebody the hard way on how to be loyal. All somebody has to do is learn from somebody. Somebody may be learning from somebody. It could be to do with their job. So if this is some type of spiritual, this could be like a spiritual coach or some type of spiritual advisor. And somebody may be paying attention to it, the Seven of Pentacles. They could be learning a lot from them. For some of you out there, this may be somebody's match. Whoever a spiritual advisor is, this may be somebody's match. Somebody needs to take advice and take heed of what somebody's been telling them. But I mean, once again, advice, that could be taken however the individual wants to take it, because it's neutral information. It could be taken both ways. That's what I'm getting here. Somebody may be also be upset. They may also be upset that they don't feel somebody's energy like they once did, and they feel these other individuals' energy. Is because somebody is continuously giving their energy to the wrong type of people, because they're failing to pay attention to what's really going on in their surroundings, more so with their spirit. If somebody's involved in magic, I'm going to call it how I see it. If somebody's involved in magic, let me tell you something. You're going to attract nothing but illusions. Now, when it comes to different beliefs out there, people don't have to believe in God out there. People could believe in a universal flow of energy, okay? They could believe in a spirit realm. But if you want my out frank honesty, when it comes to a situation like this, doing magic will get you zero results, especially when there's something that is failing to be acknowledged on the inside, of some type of deep-seated issue of insecurities and abandonment. Magic is not going to help heal something. Magic is not going to bring in the wish fulfillment, because what is being done is underhanded manifestation for selfish gain and selfish purposes. And all this is doing is really attracting people that are selfish to damn selves, that are only out for themselves, that are only out for one thing. And I'm going to tell you what it is. King of Wands reverse. They're just there for a good time. They're just there to stroke the ego. And to also get mad whenever somebody don't respond back to them. Because it's basically just a fling. It's just fling-like energy. These are people that love to give compliments, that overly compliment people. So you may be one of these individuals that may be overly complimented, but yet you're not receiving a compliment from some type of business person here, entrepreneur. And these other individuals are all over somebody, and yet somebody is just, they're not falling into this trap. Hangman is in reverse. Somebody is stuck with their own low vibrational energy, and they're going to learn the hard way on why they're attracted to these type of individuals. It's because they try to control somebody that can't be controlled. They're just not going to be controlled, but they already see through the illusion. They see through the truth. They see through somebody's illusional, underhanded manifestation of selfish gain and purposes. In order to make somebody feel good about themselves, somebody needs to feel exactly what they've been trying to do to somebody. They need to have that mirror back to them, and that's exactly what somebody's doing. It's basically like somebody's holding a mirror up as I say, face yourself. You're not healthy enough to be in my life, because I'm the best and I know exactly what I bring to the table. You're not about to take advantage of me. Somebody knows exactly who they are, and if somebody don't like it, it's just tough shit. I'm going to tell it how it is. Somebody is just way too tough. They're way too tough. But it's not just an egotistical perspective on them being tough like that. They're tough here. They're tough spiritually. They're tough when it comes to how much wisdom they have obtained from experience to put themselves under judgment in order to be a wise individual. Because somebody has to accurately judge themselves in order to become a wise individual. That's what helps somebody obtain the proper level of wisdom. Wisdom can only be obtained within judging somebody's personal issues within themselves or putting themselves under personal judgment. If somebody makes a bad mistake or makes a bad choice, whatever it may be, either a bad mistake or a bad choice, they're going to have to go within and actually put themselves under judgment and to see exactly what's going on, and to say, you know what, that right there could be corrected. It's not anybody else's fault or problem but their own. Now, some of these things can be manifested and manipulated on the spiritual level. But yet at the same time, somebody can also learn and be wise from somebody trying to manipulate them on a spiritual, energetic level. And whoever this individual is possibly has been through an experience of somebody trying to manipulate their energy, trying to underhandedly get their attention by selfish purposes and selfish reasons. So they have already learned. Somebody's going to teach somebody a hard lesson. Since somebody wants to be hard-headed with the hangman reverse, they're going to find out the hard way. They can either work with the individual, build things up and put an equal give and take in and talk to the individual and actually better their life and listen to the person. I'm getting at somebody, it's like as much as they hate to listen, they listen anyways because they know that something needs to change. Somebody may also had a father figure that wasn't there in their life. They may have had trouble with their father figure, a father figure here. And yet, whoever this individual is that's very structured in their life gives a very strong authoritative figure. Like they give off the vibration of a very strong authoritative figure. And yet somebody respects that. As much as they hate it, they respect it. And whoever these other individuals are, they're just being seen to be easily manipulated and controlled on so many levels. It's ridiculous. And yet somebody can see something spiritually before they do physically. That's a very dangerous individual. So whoever is dealing with somebody right here that is spiritually awakened and wise, it's a very dangerous individual. See, everybody out there think being dangerous is coming from the physical perspective. For instance, training. Going out there training. You bust a hole in the heavy bag. Okay? You do something that is just insanely astonishing to somebody that may not have experience to that, but it's not from the egotistical perspective. Let's say if somebody could sit there and poke a hole in a watermelon just with 2 fingers like that. I'm just coming up with that because of experience in martial arts and stuff like that. You know, training, you bust yourself up sometimes, you know. But at the same time, I'm going to give an analogy, okay? Some people may see that as astonishing, as dangerous. But it's just technique from a grounded, humble perspective. People may look at that as show off. I mean, some people out there may do that to show off. But this is not to show off. To a genuine, humbled martial artist, they're doing it for challenges, to challenge themselves, for strength. More so, channeling their chi to see how strong their chi energy is. Because chi, that's where the power is. See, most people would think just poking a hole through a watermelon with just 2 fingers or 1 finger would be incredibly, insanely, like, wow. Damn, that person got a lot of power. So therefore would be perceived as dangerous. The individual may be perceived as dangerous. Or somebody that could just chop a brick like that, and yet the top brick, how can I say this? It's like the top brick may break, but yet the other bricks underneath it, except for the bottom one, except for the bottom one. Let me go ahead and say that over. That would be like somebody going to chop a brick in half, right? You know how they got them in a line? And they got the pencils to divide the bricks like that. You know how they got a little gap in between them? That would be like somebody chopping a brick, but it's the way that they use their chi energy to radiate that energy through all those bricks to the bottom one to break the bottom one, and yet the ones in between don't break. People will look at that as, wait a minute, 444 as I'm saying that. Thank you, Spirit. I'm trying to get comfortable. Y'all, hold on. They got these 2 shells right here. I'm going to probably have to take off. That way the chair go all the way underneath the chair. It's very uncomfortable here. I don't even like this chair. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I would use my gaming chair. You know how when you rock back and forth? You know, but this right here, I don't really like this chair. The back's all crooked like that, you know. But anyways, getting back to the message, y'all. People may perceive somebody like that as dangerous. But it's wisdom, knowledge, intellectual abilities, and knowing the dark psychology effects of the brain. Somebody possibly knows about, they could know about some form of dark magic, manipulation, because somebody has tried to manipulate them. They know a lot about the moon phases. So this could be a guy that knows a lot about the moon phase because somebody has tried to manipulate him before to try to control him. So whoever this is knows about the moon phases. They know about manipulation. They know about the dark side of spirituality and psychology. They automatically know that some people, they may seem as if they're asking genuine questions to try to get to know somebody. But yet, at the same time, their intentions beyond trying to get to know somebody is actually trying to obtain a certain amount of information in order to use against them in the long run. That would be love bombing. Somebody is clearly aware of spiritual narcissists out there. And if somebody try to look to be a spiritual narcissist, I'm also hearing some forms of spiritual practitioner vibes here. Whoever this individual is, bro, they think that they skilled. They're actually faced with a very incredibly smart individual that don't have to look down on people, that don't even have to look down on somebody that's trying to mess around in their energy like that. It's just somebody just needs to see things for what they are, come forward with the truth, and a lot of this toxic energy will actually end. Somebody may be guided to switch their spiritual path too. So if somebody is learning something for somebody at their job, as I say, they wonder if they should plant seeds the genuine way and actually reach out and say something, and to slowly build on themselves and work on themselves. It will actually work in their favor. Because if somebody keeps on failing to realize that there's a problem somewhere within themselves, not the person that they're trying to control or try to get to reach out to initiate some form of conversation, they're going to continuously end up with these individuals right here. That's abusive control freaks, because they themselves was looking to control somebody, and yet the universe sent them exactly what they're well deserving of, which is controlling people that have no good intentions, that have no intention on being genuine or authentic like somebody is already, they already are. Somebody's going to be taught a very valuable lesson and a hard lesson that, hey, it's an equal give and take, or just stay away from it, stay from around me with the 8 of Wands. That's what I have for the situation. Yeah, this is Pisces energy right here. Somebody already sees the truth. I mean, some of you could be seeing the truth about a situation too. Somebody's definitely in their head with the Queen of Wands reverse. That could also be an outside party creating a lot of drama. So your intuition, somebody has been ignoring their intuition to just give up on trying to control somebody just way too strong and be authentic about it, to better themselves, to gain that confidence, and yet it will go a lot smoother with the 8 of Wands. There will be a conversation given on both ends. But until somebody does the right thing, there's no connection there. It's just straight up going to end with the 4 of Swords here. And if somebody wants somebody out their life, because if somebody continuously keeps on trying to do something that's going to backfire, and yet the door, this is just ending it slowly but surely. So give us a closing message for Pisces for July 2023, Holy Spirit. And for some of you out there, this could be vice versa, okay? The sun reverse here, there's a lot of ego here. A lot of ego. And it's backfiring. Virgo Scorpio energy. It's backfiring and actually exhausting somebody. Somebody needs to learn wisdom. Somebody needs to become more wise. about the decisions that they make, about what they try to do. In secret, that's really not a secret because somebody sees. Somebody's third eye is clearly open. So you're actually dealing with a spiritual person here, Pisces. But the rest of these individuals that are continuously trying to compete for your attention are not spiritual at all. They're not wise. Whoever this is. Give me a closing message for Pisces for July 2023. Ace of Wands reversed. Justice. Okay, so justice will be served in this situation. The Fool card, Libra, Aries energy. Page of Pentacles reverse. Justice is going to be served by somebody just completely leaving this behind. With the World card, somebody's going to learn their lessons. Somebody's going to learn their lessons, Scorpio energy. Somebody's going to learn their lessons that them refusing to reach out, and actually give an equal give and take, and they try to get their way, is actually going to free somebody. This is going to end. Two of Pentacles here. So we have the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Sun reverse, the Temperance reverse, Five of Swords reverse, King of Cups reverse, the Eight of Swords reverse, and we have the King of Swords here. So this is definitely going to be ending with a lot of conflict being resolved. And somebody not being in love with an illusion. With the Seven of Cups. Somebody's not trapped at all with the King of Cups reverse and the Eight of Swords reverse. With the Five of Swords reverse. Somebody, it's impossible for somebody to have their mind played with like that. Seven of Cups is here. Because somebody's just going to be left with other people that they could just basically put in illusions. This is not going to work. Five of Swords reverse and Eight of Swords reverse. Somebody is too skilled. Somebody is too detached. But they're detached for a damn good reason, because Spirit is protecting them. That's why. Justice is also protecting them too. Which is universal karmic law. Spiritual law too. Somebody's just simply not going to be manipulated, controlled, and they're not going to get their wish fulfillment to have their ego stroked and to feel better about themselves or to feel good about themselves or to attract a realistic individual when they themselves are doing nothing but creating illusions, and it's all going to backfire on them. Somebody is not going to make themselves feel better about themselves. They're actually going to make themselves feel a lot worse because of going the exact opposite direction of what they keep on trying to pull in their favor underhandedly, and with a lot of deception and a lot of spiritual manipulation being involved. And somebody that has been doing that to somebody that knows damn well that they possibly like them, it's not going to get nowhere. It's just going to become more frustrating, more irritating, and it's also going to take a major toll on somebody's job. But anyways, y'all, this will not resonate with everybody. Y'all can take the roles however it resonates. It can indeed be flipped and reversed like that. Okay? But anyways, y'all take it easy out there. Much love to y'all. If my information was helpful, even though I come across very blunt and brutally honest, my donations link will be in the description box below with the cash out. It's only to help y'all better yourselves, but I'm not going to sit there and cookie cut. I'm not going to sit there and beat around the bush. I'm going to be straightforward and very direct about what somebody needs to hear. It's not about what you want to hear. It's about what you need to hear. Because if somebody is failing to pay attention to something in their life that they may be lacking, now how in the hell somebody is going to grow and evolve if somebody out there don't have enough guts, a backbone enough in them damn selves to actually say something that needs to be said, that needs to be spoken to address an issue that can actually be corrected. Because once the issue is corrected, they will begin to heal and have more healthy individuals, or the individual that they may be interested in, they can have a proper relationship with the individual and actually have a conversation with them. Pay attention. Because other than that, bro, somebody is failing to heal themselves and being involved with all this illusional magic. they could kiss that connection goodbye. It's not going to work. But anyways, y'all take it easy out there. If y'all care to donate because you feel like my advice was helpful, even though I'm very blunt and honest, that's just who I am, y'all. You just going to have to go along with the message, okay? I'm not going to change myself just because this one don't like the way I announce this. This one don't like the way I speak about that. It's what needs to be spoken, okay? But anyways, it's for your highest good. It's to help you evolve, because sometimes tough love is the realest and the best kind of love. Simple as that. But anyways, if you felt like my advice was helpful, I do indeed have a link in the description box below for my Cash App. If y'all want to donate, I would greatly appreciate that, y'all. It does help me out a lot. And I will see y'all some other time, okay? Peace.